Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how to create this prom look. It's a really simple, smoky, I would say gold green eye. Yeah, we're going to say it's that. So stay tuned to see how I created this look. So starting with the eyes first, we're going to be creating a sandwich eye, as I like to call it. So it's pretty much darker on the outsides and lighter in the center. So I'm beginning to use my Shadester sculpting powder from MAC's All the Right Angles palette, and I'm using my G14 Morphe brush to apply it. And I'm putting this all throughout my crease, in the outer crease and the inner crease, and just buffing back and forth until I get that definition or depth that I want. So now I'm going in with my 221 brush by MAC, and I'm using the color Felt. This is a really pretty green olive matte shadow from their new Times 15 palette. This is the Mellow Moderns palette, yeah. And I'm putting this in the same placement that I put the first color. And I'm just going back and forth in the inner and the outer corners, adding that depth until I get it to how I personally want it. Now you could add more, or if it's too smoky for you, you could also add less. It's really just about the placement. And then you can see me now going back with a bit of that Shadester. I'm kind of, going back and forth. I'll add some green, then I'll add some more of the Shadester, just to kind of blend out any of those harsh lines, because the green is a lot darker and it can easily overpower the eye, and you don't want to lose that transition color. So as you add some green and make it smoky, don't forget to go back with the Morphe brush and the color Shadester and just keep blending as you go. So with my same 221 brush, I'm going in with the color Carbon, and this is also in the same palette, and I'm adding a little bit at the outer corner and the inner corner just to make it a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more smoky, and it kind of just makes everything come together. And don't forget, once you're done adding the black, just to go back in with that same Morphe brush, a bit of that Shadester, and just smoke out those edges, because we don't want any harsh lines. No harsh lines. So now for the star of the show, I'm going in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow in Truffle Glitter, and I'm using my MAC 239 brush to apply it. And I'm starting this the heaviest towards the center of my lid, and then I kind of start to tap, tap, pull, and then blend it into the entire lid. Don't worry about it covering the shadows you put down before, because it's going to kind of pick up those colors, and it just works together. And then I'm going back again little by little, adding a little bit of Shadester just towards the perimeter of where I stopped that Truffle Glitter shadow, because we don't want to just have the glitter just stopping straight with a harsh line. Blend it out once again, because we don't want harsh lines. Harsh lines is a no-go. It ain't cute, it ain't sexy, and they're gonna talk about you at the prom. We don't want that. So just to make the shadows pop a bit more, I went back with my Fix Plus spray, the same brush and the shadow, and reapplied some more in the center. And then I went back over again with that Felt color and my 221 brush on the edges to blend it through. So for my lower lash line, I'm taking Smolder, which is an eye pencil by MAC, and I took my 219 brush by MAC, and I literally took all the three colors I put in my crease and I ran it across that liner just to kind of smoke it out, add more definition, and just make it a little bit more dramatic. So I applied my lashes off camera, because if I did it on camera, you probably couldn't see my face. Like, I literally probably could touch my face with the mirror when I do my lashes. But I am wearing the Huda Beauty Samantha No. 7 lashes, and I really like them because they're wispy, but it still adds a bit of drama. and it made the eye look come together. You gotta add lashes with this look for sure. You have to. It's a must, especially because we're not doing liner, you know. But now for skin, my favorite part about makeup ever. I'm going in with this new e.l.f. brush that I picked up from Target, and I'm applying my orange corrector around my mouth where I have some discoloration. And then I'm going to go ahead with my favorite foundation ever invented. This is Face and Body by MAC, and I'm wearing the shade C7. And I'm going to apply this about 3 times onto my skin. It's super duper sheer, but it is really buildable. So if you apply one layer, you're not going to feel like you're wearing anything. But if you just add a few layers on, girls, you can see it. Trust me, you really can. And I'm just going to be buffing this out, pressing it into my skin, and you'll see slowly but surely how it's going to start adding a bit more coverage. Although this is my favorite foundation, I would definitely say that this is not for the girl that either has really oily skin or you have acne scars or blemishes you want to cover up, because again, it is sheer and it's very, very like dewy. It's a non-drying foundation. But if you do have maybe oilier skin or you want more coverage, I'd recommend the waterproof foundation from MAC. It's bomb. And you can even take a few drops of like essential oils just to add some of that dew and give you that glowy look without making you look like you're actually bubbling, because we don't want that. As always, I'm going in with my favorite concealer. This is NARS Radiant Creaming Concealer, and I'm using the shade Caramel. I'm applying a lot more than I normally would for the occasion. This is prom, so we definitely wanted to camera really well and give that nice Beyonce, Rihanna kind of highlight. So I'm putting it in all the areas that I want to come forth, like my cheekbones, the nose, the forehead, Cupid's bow, and the chin. And I'm taking a damp beauty blender that I spray with Fix Plus, and I'm going to buff that out all into the skin until all those harsh lines are not there anymore, and that way it's blended into my foundation. Although I do not bake, I still have to set my concealer with a powder. So again, I'm using my Black Radiance Soft Focus Powder in the shade, I think it's the Almond Golden Finish. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to be using MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Golden. I love this powder because it still sets the makeup, but it has a satin finish, so it still gives you that skin look. And it's great for girls that have dry skin like me if you want to set it, but you don't want to end up looking too dry. So going back in with the same All the Right Angles contour palette by MAC, I'm taking the same shade, Shadester, that I used in my eyes, and I'm using my 168 contour brush by MAC, and I'm applying this all on my cheeks, my forehead, my jawline, even the bridge of my nose, just to add some warmth, sculpt, and contour this face. And don't forget, when it comes to contouring the nose, that you go back with whatever setting powder you use, just to go over it. That way, again, we don't have any harsh lines. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my 2 favorite blushes by MAC. One is Melba, which is more on the pink side, and then I'm going to add Peaches, which clearly is on the peachy side. I just swirl them together with the same 168 brush, and I'm applying them on the apples of my cheeks. Last but not least is the highlight. I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills That Glow Kit, and I mix the colors Bubbly and Drippin' in Gold. I'm applying that with a 159 MAC brush, and for my nose, I'm using my fingers. Yes, honey, yes. So now it's time to do the lips, and I'm going in with MAC's Cork Lip Liner, and then I'm going to go ahead and use Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Ashton. I like to add the liner first, and then I'll go in with the liquid lipstick, and I like to give it a few seconds just to dry down before I go back with the liner to add a little bit of definition where I see fit. And there you have it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. I want you guys to stay posted when I post new videos, all right? So love you guys so much, and thanks for watching. Bye.